Adrian meticulously scrolled through social media, a digital predator stalking his prey. He wasn't looking for a date or a friend, he was hunting for the perfect target. His eyes landed on a man named Leo, whose recent posts were a treasure trove of personal information: his birthday, his pet's name, even the city where he met his wife. Too easy, Adrian smirked, saving screenshots. With a few clicks, Adrian found Leo's phone number. Now for the main event. He dialed Leo's mobile carrier, his voice a smooth, confident purr. "Hi, my name is Leo," he began. "I've just bought a new phone and I need to switch my number over." He recited the personal details he'd gleaned from Leo's profile, answering the security questions with unnerving accuracy. Miles away, Leo was enjoying a coffee, oblivious to the digital heist in progress. His phone, which had been buzzing with notifications just moments before, suddenly went silent. "No service," the screen read. He frowned, tapping the screen in annoyance. "Probably just a network issue," he muttered to himself, taking another sip of his latte. Back in his dimly lit room, Adrian's new phone chimed. Leo's number was now his. A wicked grin spread across Adrian's face as he opened Leo's banking app. "Forgot password?" he clicked. The two-factor authentication code, meant to protect Leo, was sent directly to the phone now in Adrian's possession. The first alert came as an email. "A password reset has been requested for your account." Leo's heart began to pound. Then another email. "Your password has been successfully changed." He tried to log in, but it was too late. He was locked out of his own digital life. A third email arrived, this one from his bank. "A transfer of $5,000 has been initiated." Leo's blood ran cold. He scrambled to find his bank's phone number, his fingers fumbling on the keypad of his now useless phone. He had to use his laptop to make the call. "I'm sorry, sir." The bank representative's voice was calm and detached. "The transfer has already been processed. It was authorized with the two-factor authentication code sent to your mobile device." Leo's stomach churned. "But I didn't authorize it," he yelled, his voice cracking with desperation. Adrian watched the money flow into his anonymous account. It was a familiar, exhilarating rush. He closed his laptop, the glow of the screen extinguishing, plunging the room back into darkness. He was a ghost, leaving behind a trail of digital wreckage and a man whose life had been turned upside down. The next few days were a blur of frantic phone calls for Leo. He spoke to his mobile carrier, his bank, and even the police. Each conversation was a frustrating dead end. His identity, once a source of pride, was now a liability, a weapon that had been turned against him. Weeks later, the financial damage was still being assessed, but the emotional toll was far greater. Leo, once an open book on social media, retreated into a shell of paranoia. He learned a harsh lesson that day. In the digital age, the things we share so freely can be the very keys that unlock our ruin. Weeks after the attack, Leo sat in a quiet office. The financial and emotional wreckage of his life was spread out before him. Across the desk, a cybersecurity expert from his bank named Clara listened patiently. "I just feel so powerless," Leo said, his voice hollow. Clara nodded. "They took advantage of you, Leo. But knowledge is power. There's a community of people who can help. It's a website called techsafe55.org. It's made for seniors, by seniors. Start there." That night, sleep wouldn't come. Leo opened his laptop, his hands trembling slightly as he typed in the address, techsafe55.org. The homepage was simple and clear, with a reassuring message. "You are not alone. Let's get you safe." He clicked on a headline, "The Digital Ghost Scam, How Thieves Steal Your Phone Number." He read for hours. The website explained SIM swapping in plain language. It described how to set up a PIN with his mobile carrier, how to use an authenticator app, and the importance of freezing his credit. For every scary detail of the scam, there was a clear, simple step he could take to protect himself. A flicker of hope ignited within him. The next morning, Leo started his fight back. His first call was to his mobile provider. "I need to add a security PIN to my account," he said, his voice firm and clear, echoing the instructions from the website. With that one simple action, he had built his first wall against the digital ghosts. Following the guides on TechSafe55.org, Leo methodically rebuilt his digital life. He installed an Authenticator app and a password manager. He froze his credit with all 3 bureaus. Each step was a brick in his new fortress, and with each brick laid, he felt a piece of his confidence returning. After securing his accounts, Leo found himself drawn to the community forums on the website. He read stories from others: a woman who almost fell for a gift card scam, a man who was targeted by a fake tech support agent. He saw their fear and confusion, but he also saw the community rallying around them with advice and support. Then he saw it, a post from a man named Arthur. "My phone just went dead," Arthur wrote. "The company says someone ported my number. My bank account is being drained. I don't know what to do." Leo's heart pounded. It was his story, happening all over again to someone else. Without hesitating, Leo began to type, "Arthur, the same thing happened to me. Here is exactly what you need to do, right now." He laid out the steps he had learned. Call the bank's fraud department. Call the credit card companies. Freeze your credit. He ended his message with, "You can fix this. You are not alone." A few hours later, a reply came from Arthur. "Thank you. I did what you said. You saved me." Reading those words, Leo felt a sense of purpose he hadn't felt in years. He wasn't just a victim anymore. He was a helper. He started spending his evenings on the TechSafe55.org forums, sharing his knowledge and guiding others. One evening, Leo logged into his bank account. He entered his complex password. His phone prompted him for the Authenticator code. He typed it in and was in. It was a simple, secure process. He was the gatekeeper of his own life and a guardian for others in his new community. The digital ghost was gone, and in its place stood a digital warrior,